later with a different story altogether. He calls me back. He's like, your driver was pretty rude. I had to reach all the way out the door. I had to get out there. I'm almost naked. I shouldn't be getting soaking wet just to grab a sandwich. He was all the way down the hallway.
Bro, why were you naked?
Sir, which was it? Was it in front of the door or down the hallway? What was going on here? Sir, I'm not going to refund your food. And if you call me again, I'm going to call the police. Because he starts to get threatening. I'm like, Then the next day, he called my manager and tried to get me in trouble with a third story. He didn't tell me what the story was. He's like, it has nothing to do with what you told me before. I'm like, dude. That's the thing you need to understand when you work in customer service. The customer is a dick. Fuck the customer. Don't ever respect the customer. The customer does not deserve your respect until they earn it. If you're going to come to me and talk to me like shit, I'm going to treat you like shit.
The greatest ones, the greatest amount of fun I ever had, and this was as cashier, not as a bagger, was when this isn't a race thing or anything, but the older women of Mexican, Latina ethnicity.
Oh, they're the best.
They come up, or they're like buying, the cartloads worth of laundry detergent, and they're speaking in their rapid fire Spanish to the kid they have next to them that's like either their grandkid or their son, and they just start slapping the kid. For whatever, I couldn't understand a single word coming out of her mouth, and I took Spanish for 3 years, and I had no fucking clue what to do. And I was just watching this kid get, like, hit with a newspaper roll. And then she turns to me, saying, you need to accept these coupons. These coupons, they should be good. And she lays out this freaking... No, the worst thing you can do with coupons is lay them on the belt. Don't lay them on the belt. Oh, how they get lost. So she drops, she reaches into her purse with her freaking claw hand and just got the really well done nails and whatnot. The really like long, extravagant nails.
Oh, I hate them.
She just picks out this like wad of coupons and like tosses them, like she's trying to furrow them and dig them out of her purse. And it's just a wad of coupons. I'm like, what are those? Half of them aren't even for the stuff she's buying. And the other half is just out there. It's just like, this is a coupon for a freaking sushi restaurant. Why? Why? He's like, I'll help you sort them, dearie. And she literally, we sit there for 3 minutes sorting through, like, this mountain of coupons. Like, I don't mind couponers. I really like the couponers that come through and have the binders, because I like seeing the ladies who do that open their binder like it's a kid with his Pokemon's card collection and just start smiling when they pout. It's fucking hilarious. But like, we spent 3 minutes and the line's backing up in my lane because I'm having to help this woman sort out the coupons. The bagger's like just trying not to lose his like mind while we're doing this, and I'm just sitting here like I got the smile on my face, but I'm trying not to die inside. Okay, we get through the coupons. This is for anything. You get the coupons, and then some of them don't work, and she's like, "Oh well, these should work in expiration date, but you don't have the heart teller." And you're just trying not to lose your fucking shit. And you finally get to the credit card phase, and they're starting to implement the chips and whatnot in the credit cards. So everybody, if you were above the age of 20, you don't know how a chip works. That was what it was.
Oh, speaking of
chip on
above
your
the
debit
age
or
of
credit
20
card
don't know how something works. I got an IT story for you. My wife doesn't want me to tell this because it still irritates her.
Stop for a second.
It's bad because it's embarrassing for the dude.
No, stop, please. If I take any more of this,
we're dying over this.
I used to work remote tech.
The Tina woman's fucking giving us the coupons. It's fucking great.
You're dying about coupons.
Yes. Fucking these are great stories.
Rip, Doug.
Rough.
We should say that's pretty rough.
Give me a second, please.
No? Boo,
I'm actually not all the way back on the West Coast anymore. So that's okay. I'm almost as close as I was.
I'm crying. And I'm in pain. Just the entire layout of that story was just
But
hilarious.
have you seen it
Start
before? Either you've been a part of it or
Yes.
you've seen this in
I've-
action.
yes,
Everybody
I've
does.
seen it.
I can't control. Like if I'm another cashier and I see that happen to somebody else, I have to stop and giggle. I have to stop my lane and giggle for a second. I'll continue doing cashier work, but I'll start giggling, and the customer will look behind me and say what's so funny or whatnot. I won't hear anything, but they'll turn around and they'll see the event happening and they start giggling too. It's horrible, but it's hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, please do.
Please. Okay, I'm ready now. I took a sip of water. I'm ready.
Hold
What?
on, before you do, let me use the restroom.
I need to go get another drink real quick. I think I might die of like lack of water in my system. Give me a second. People are gonna kill me.
You still have yet to give me a link. I asked for one like half an hour ago. I know, right? You can't hear anything over Gino. He's practically yelling into the mic. He can't hear himself just because he's getting better.
Okay, I'm back.
Note to
User
self,
joined your
April
channel.
4th, 7th. I don't know where the days have gone. It's snowing outside. I live
I
in
know.
Kentucky.
I know
I live in
this.
Kentucky. What
Hey,
the fuck?
base.
Yeah.
Let's keep the arrows and the weapons crate.
Okay. Where is that exactly?
That is the lone crate that's sitting out to the left of the cart.
That one there? Okay.
Yeah. We'll eventually add more things here when we get to barrels and crates.
It's just that I was making arrows for the archers because they were saying they were always lacking in arrows. So I just
Yeah.
made a whole bunch.
No, that's fine.
Not only that,
I need to get my archery up.
not only that, oh, crack. I mean, I have my throat hurts from how hard I was laughing, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine now.
Fucking, I'm a comedian.
I'm trying to calm down, but okay. So I used to work IT.
Oh boy.
I was a remote tech support.
User left your
I was
channel.
really good at what I did, except for when I got the ultimate stupid person. Dude couldn't have been older than his 30s. He called, and keep in mind, this dude is paying like $80 for this. So I want you to remember
User
that this whole
disconnected from
story.
your channel.
He calls, I greet him, I get his customer information, he pays $80, and we start his tech support. What does he want? To install Google Chrome. No, now the story is going to get frustrating. Because he hasn't let me into his computer yet because I have to be the one to do it. I can't tell him how to. It's retarded, but that's company policy. I'm being recorded. Whatever. So I tell him to open his internet browser. What is that? How do I do that? Okay. See the little E icon on the desktop. What is that? Where do I find that? When you do you see the screen?
Oh gosh.
Do you see the screen on your computer? Take your mouse and double click on the E. Okay. But I don't know how to do that. What is double click? Okay, so
Uh,
use your mouse, and I want you to click twice on the E icon. Okay, let me know after you've done that. Okay, I got it. A window came up. It said it's Microsoft. I'm like, okay. Now take your mouse and click the msn.com. It just keeps moving the page. It keeps moving to say the same thing. Click up in the white bar. I don't know how to do that. Move your mouse to where it says msn.com/ blah blah blah. Click that for me. Okay, now what? Hit your backspace key. Okay, now I want you to type in ge3data.com. Okay, how do I do that? On your keyboard, type the letters GE, the number 3, and then data.com. Okay, website come up. Now put this key in. Okay, now something's gonna come up. I want you to click OK. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so put in on the window, click here. Okay, put this in. Okay, now accept the prompt. I don't know how to do that, motherfucker. Okay, wait, am I on the right website? What do you mean are you on the right website? What website are you on, sir? ge3data.co. Add an N to the end of the website, sir. I don't know how to do that. Okay, you know what? Let's just go to Google. I don't know how to do that. Okay, where you put in the GE3 data, I want you to type in google.com. Okay, how do you spell that? google.com. Now press enter. Okay. Okay, now what do I put in Google? Keep in mind, underneath the Google search bar is in big fucking letters, install Google Chrome. Right above where this dude types in the website name with the key is install Google Chrome. And again, keep in mind, he's paying me $80 to tell him how to do this. I finally get him onto our website to enter the key. And then I go back to google.com just to show him. Okay, so now just watch what I'm doing here. I'm going to install Google Chrome. I click on the install. What are you doing? Why are you removing the walls now? But anyway.
Don't worry about it.
I install it in front of him. He's like, you could have just told me how to do that. And I'm like,
Start twitching a little bit.
There's a level of stupidity here that can't be accepted. How do you breathe? And then, right at the end of the call, we stop recording, and I'm just kind of mumbling my breath, holy God, holy Christ, I hope you don't breed. And I end the call. Needless to say, I stopped working there about 2 weeks later, but still.
Nice.
No, I want to hear this
story.
I want to hear this story now because you've
Has anybody
after
seen the
you said
comic
that-
of Voltron working at a convenience store before?
Yes.
Small little. It's like humanity must be destroyed.
Yeah.
It's all the different things. All right. Right.
Why does that not surprise me?
Right.
I would be friends with those people more so because they're the people who can beat up people. Oh boy.
Right.
I kind of know where this is going.
Ooh.
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 Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it. Just oh. It's like, nope, but now I should have. Now I realize why you said it. Nice. Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. Oh, sweetie, you don't know how the world works.
I know people who didn't know how to turn on a computer.
What?
I saw it
What? Hey yo, you telling me we was electronics and shit? Fucking god. Yes. Unfortunately, I did. Okay, so you know what? These aren't work-related experiences, but I have quite a few stories of college, despite the fact that I've never been to college. I get these from my father. So my father took arts, 1 year in a semester, and this was back when my father was a young man. You know, very wild, unlike me, up and about. You know, and he gets like locked in the Reynolds building on UK's campus, University of Kentucky. I don't live anywhere near there, so I don't care really. And the Reynolds building is the art building, and this is like a 4-story building and whatnot. It's huge, and one of the big open areas is like an art studio area, where it's like 3 full stories, and they're redoing, they're repainting stuff and whatnot, and oh man. So my dad's been up for like several days at this point. Don't do that, kids. He's been up for several days, and I'm pretty sure my dad is like he wasn't stoned stoned or anything. He was just really well, no, stoned. He never. Did he say he was stoned or not? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He was like really exhausted though by the end of this. He gets trapped in the Reynolds building one night. Well, they have a cherry picker within the building. Yeah, a cherry picker. He
Slept in it.
no, he didn't sleep in the cherry picker base. He accidentally I'm pretty sure he was stoned nonetheless. He accidentally well, not accidentally. He's high out his mind, and I don't know his thought process for this, but he put his feet in the paint cans, paint tablets they have like laying around and whatnot for painting and whatnot, where you roll the rollers and stuff. And he starts walking on the floor. He is barefoot, walking on the floor.
The absolute madman.
In the Reynolds building on UK's campus. He's locked in it. At night, he walks around, gets on the cherry picker, and walks on the ceiling. Okay, so there's footprints leading up the wall from the cherry picker, and on the ceiling they're walking around and whatnot. Eventually he crashes somewhere. He gets, well, no, he doesn't crash. He doesn't go to sleep, but eventually his friends fucking find him the next morning because they have a class together and whatnot. And my dad's been up for like 6 days now. And he there's this paint, and their art teacher doesn't notice my dad doesn't have shoes on, and his feet are covered in paint. They're now dried. The art teacher's going on about, you know, how this is modern art, how it really reflects somebody's soul, and this is really creative and whatnot. And my dad is sitting there lighting a cigarette in art class, drooling out the side of his fucking mouth for half the thing on his canvas. And his friend has to slap the cigarette out of his freaking mouth, supposedly, to get him to stop it. Drooling on his freaking canvas. He's like just almost dying out here. So his friends get him, and they send him home, and he sleeps for fucking days. He sleeps for two full days. Where you just sleep with the dead. It's awful. When he wakes back up, he's like completely exhausted and somewhat, and he's like, "Don't ever do that." And then he hears from his friends what he did. I mean, if I was up for like 6 days at a time, I would just lose it. If I was running on low sleep or something, he left footprints in the all along the Reynolds building, all along it, in like red paint. It's art. His art teacher said as he lights his smoke within the class. You're not supposed to smoke. It's fucking great. He has some other wacky ones that I don't remember off the top of my dad's a madman. I don't understand.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh man.
I've got to get wasted and become that story for my daughter.
It's great. You can become modern art. You just gotta do it. You gotta locked in the Reynolds building.
No sleep.
No sleep. Running on empty. And I'm locked in the Reynolds building while they're repainting.
Let me pray with you, my son.
Oh, what the heck?
No, there's a reason for this, Gino. Right. And people still want to go in. You just look back at him like, oh, you're a smartass, aren't you? You want to be smart with me? I'm a minimum wage employee. I ain't got nothing.
I've got nothing to lose.
You ain't got nothing on me. Started from the bottom, and I still at the bottom.
Minimum wage.
Turn why are these
Yes.
walls?
What?
I thought we said we were doing wood walls.
Gino,
What?
where are we gonna get the wood?
Um,
You know how many billets that is? How many boards that is?
bro, we will find a way.
We'll find
Bro,
a
I
way in
agree
like
with
2
stone
months.
walls.
I agree with stone walls because they're easier to produce right now if need be. And once, if I construct that,
Well, see,
Gino,
I
I'll be able
wanted to
start
do
doing
stone
masonry.
originally, but you're like, I'm a mama. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe we should do
I
wood.
said nothing against the stone, but you bring in palisade walls, Gino. Palisade walls are expensive. No,
Palisade?
palisade walls are the most inexpensive thing, and those were what, 15 billets a piece? Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at this.
No, I don't care. I wanted stone originally, right?
Oh no, palisade walls are 15 billets. Wooden walls are 15 billets and 5 boards. We want to do stone walls because I really don't want to remake these.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
The
fine
only
with-
thing, the reason why I'm closing, excuse me, while I'm closing them is because we put up like the diagonal pieces. It makes it really weird
Yeah, that's fine.
aesthetically. I mean, we still have space out here, but we have walkways on
It's
the
too
side.
bad we
which
can't
can
like
fill
do a
in and whatnot.
corner, like a straight up corner piece, not a diagonal. That'd be
Yeah,
way better.
no, I really dislike that as well. We could do towers eventually,
Oh,
which I don't
still
know how
want
much
to.
space. Those are like, I think those are 4 tiles in total. However,
Yeah, oh yeah.
So-
Well, that's what I want to do. We could just get rid of. We'll figure it out. If we ever get a
Well,
tower, we'll try.
if we do towers, we'd have to expand this side out by like 2 because the
well,
what's
it
it called?
depends. Depends on how the tower is, right?
I mean, I think it's a 4 tile in total. Like it's a square.
Yeah, I
'cause
know,
It has like
yeah.
a doorway.
No,
And then 2
yeah, I'm
sides.
sure it is.
Yeah, stone towers are for castle or like
6.
4x4.
But that, so what we could do is just destroy walls. What I'm saying, we'll figure it out.
Well, if we want to get on, I don't know if the tower is like. Hold on, let me see.
How can you even build a tower yet?
No, I
Yeah,
can't.
aren't you at 30 masonry?
Not at 30 masonry yet. I'm at 30 construction at the very least.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm not at masonry. Yeah, no tower. Yeah,
Stone tower.
but I don't think you can make it like. I think the tower works like the like a tier system. Not a tier system. What am I thinking of? Give me a second. I'm like if you
What's the
look at the
difference?
design. Well, no, wait. Angular tower actually. Yeah, we could do an angular tower instead of
Where's
just a
it?
regular.
Yeah, right. So we would
Stone
put
it should
that.
just be regular, I think.
The angular
what?
tower, we would just need to put right where this corner is. Know
Well,
what I'm saying?
angular tower because that's a 4, and it has the. If you look at the picture there, it has the corner piece shown off, so you could put that. So yeah, we could do something like that. I could see it.
I mean, I would still prefer the other one because I want it to be flush to the wall, possibly. But I don't know. It depends. Whatever's
Well,
easiest.
no, hold on. Well, like, look at this. We take out this diagonal piece here, and then the
Yeah.
tower takes up these 4 spaces, so we can overwatch the inner courtyard better.
That's
get
true. And
angles.
watch. Oh, and we can watch along the wall better too.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
from the top of the wall here, I don't think our bowmen can hit people if they're like right up against the walls here.
Yeah.
However, if you have the tower, you have like a direct source on that.
Plus, if they break the tower, they still can't get in.
Right, yeah, because it's an angular and it still has that diagonal area. We just can't phase through.
How far are you from that?
Let me see.
What's the requirements too? Let's see.
I think I can build it at masonry. 30. I'm at 26 masonry, 36 construction, 63 artisan. I don't know if I have to be at 90 artisan. And
Because then we could build 2 towers over here too.
right. Yeah, we could do
Wow.
regular stone ones. Let me
Yeah.
see actually if the oh. Oh, hey, my rice is done.
Ooh,
How do you
race.
get your masonry up?
Just a little bit of
I
racism
do that
for
by
us.
stone. I do that by building. Right now, I can build stone. Oh, for the farm, I can make little stone fences with just regular rocks, which will be pretty
do that.
decent. Yeah.
I wonder what's my version at now. 4. Wow.
You've missed all the great stories, Gino.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lots of them.
Yeah, let's go continue on.
I'm sure Gino has a few himself. I mean, he worked in customer service.
Yeah, mine aren't that great. Mine because people love me.
Well, that's because everyone's high in Canada.
If only that were true. I've had my fair share of people coming in when I'm closed, and I'm like, ah, you gotta be kidding me. But I end up helping. I've stayed till like 7 p most nights. That's like 2 hours, 2.5 hours over my shift to help somebody out.
And then he's still not a manager, folks.
I'll never be a manager. Small business, right? So, but I'm making more than minimum wage, so that's fun. Plus commission. Huh. Yeah, maybe I should do that while you're talking.
I found another wasp in my room. I killed it.
Wow. Sounds like she just needed a friend. Come on, you know? Maybe she was lonely. Maybe she wanted you to be her puppy. With agitation? Or vegetation? Oh. Well, that's an unfortunate situation. And it's 2 in the morning. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh no, it is. I just started my power hour.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. no, it doesn't. It runs. Pretty sure if it's like any of the other games I know.
No, if you log off, it does save because my power hour saved with my combat.
Alright,
That's
good
fun.
to know. I'll probably work through it anyways, but...
This is all night. No, this is all night. I've been on since 9 till
He's
now.
a father.
How many hours is that?
That is all night for him.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I used to too, and then I got married, and now my balls are in a vice. So. Well, I mean, it could be your fault.
Excuse me?
I mean, true, very true. Yeah, yeah. But how do we know that for sure? Maybe I did know you prior to.
Hold on. The fates that be tell me your story is not yet finished. Yes.
What are you, Emperor Palpatine?
Do it. Hey,
Listen, I used
Palpatine,
to stay
we
up
got
like
this 3-day-old
all night.
meat. What do we want to do with it? Stew it.
Do it.
Brew it.
Oh. I gotta figure out how to bring my construction up. How do I do that?
Get off your ass and build things.
So,
You can build my furnaces when I tear them down if you're around.
Streamlabs. What's the other one? There was one that everybody knows. Yeah.
Alright, folks, we got the rice out of the pan. I nearly burned myself.
I have to buy rice tomorrow. I've got to go to Sam's Club and get a 20-pound bag.
Boy, there's a group called Nex or Nexus.
Have I? Yeah, there is a group called Nexus. Have
have
I
like
also
30
persuaded
people.
you to buy a 20-pound bag of rice?
I used to buy 20-pound bags of rice. That's how we buy bags of rice. We don't buy the little itty-bitty bags at the store.
Good.
We go to Sam's Club and buy the
You know what's
big-ass
good.
bags. I was hoping they had 50-pound bags, but they don't. Mainly because someone once told me I looked like a monster carrying two of those sacks of rice on my shoulders anyway. I almost got the rope for that gate. Or door fence, whatever you want to call it.
Wait, what? No.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh boy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ow.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ, she fucking gave you a hematoma, didn't she?
Not sure what that is, but it sounds bad.
It's when you bleed. It's when you break a vein and bleed underneath the skin. It can
Ew.
become very bad.
Sounds bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like not my situation.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Ow. Oh,
What
goodness.
school did you say this was? I actually missed the very beginning of that.
That sounds like
Joke
she's
on
trying to do art.
Juke 'em.
What's up?
What's the situation with the farm out here? Like, if I were to fence this, how would you want it?
Whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm not picky at all about it.
Well, because you guys have it at a slope, and I don't want to change the slope up at all, because that
You
would
don't.
just
You know.
kinda
You can
ruin
just
it.
build over the slope if you want. It don't bother me. Like I said, whatever makes you comfortable, I'm fine with. Majority of what I want planted where it needs to be. I just kind of planted it on the slope. I didn't think we'd be doing anything yet, so I wanted to get just a little bit of an extra
because this
yield.
seems like a suitable. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably bring it out a few tiles and probably flatten one of these off. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. All right, let's do this.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't think we'd be doing anything yet, so I just wanted extra
Stone.
yield.
I'll throw down a stone fence and a stone gate for it too. I think I have the ability to do that.
You have the ability to put a stone gate down?
Not a gatehouse. Like a freaking like a fence.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's okay.
different.
Wow.
All right,
Oh,
let
is
me
it
get
okay
my
if I start
frickin'
building
salt.
up this door out here? Inner stone wall frames?
Yeah,
The
I
gate?
think so. Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go to bed. Who's
Good night, Gino.
who didn't put a horse away? Somebody still using this horse? McNider? You using this horse still?
Yeah, I think McKnight using it.
Yeah, I'll put it up when I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hide in my normal corner. I'll see you guys tomorrow. In the afternoon, of course, only.
Yep, later, Gino.
Then it's off site, so yay.
spilled a little bit too much paprika on my rice.
User left your channel.
It's getting late.